Hi, everybody, and happy Monday. It's your friend Ryan Rolfe with the Dsmsold team at Keller Williams Lazy Group here in Des Moines in Central Iowa. And it's Monday, so you know what that means. It's time for another episode of Monday Market Update. Let's jump in and talk about what is happening in Central Iowa real estate. So, the last couple of weeks, we've been trending behind 2024. Part of that very well could be due to the weather. It's been an interesting couple of weather weeks. Some nice weather, some not so nice weather, followed by some nice weather, followed by, it sounds like, some not so nice weather. So we'll see what happens. Traditionally, March and April are when things tend to pick up into really the spring market. So with rates coming down a little bit over the past few weeks, not huge decreases, but certainly rates nationally and locally have come down some. We are seeing, as rates go down, pending home sales and new homes coming on the market have gone up, which is pretty typical. As I always mention to our clients, if you're thinking about buying right now, well, rates are where they're at, and you can afford the payment, and you like the property, my recommendation is, hey, let's make this work out for you. Let's get you into that home, because guess what? If rates would come down, either slightly to where it makes sense for you to refinance, or drastically where it certainly makes sense for you to refinance, you are going to save money at that point. Versus if you wait for rates to come down, more buyers come out into the market, prices go up. You know, it's just not the same savings that you could have if you were in the market looking now, found something, purchased it, closed on it, and then rates went down, because your payment's going to go down, not up, if you refinance. And more than likely, your home value will go up, but you're not having to pay more for the home because you already own it. So something to consider. As always, if you know me, you know that you probably heard that at least a few times from me over the past couple of years. Who knows what will happen with rates, and yet the great thing about a fixed rate is it's fixed, so it's not going to change regardless of what happens in the market. If rates would go down, though, you can always refinance and get yourself a better rate. So something to consider. Based on rates, buyers right now are having slightly higher buying power compared to last year at the same time. So we'll see, if that trend continues and rates tend to tick down even a little bit more, buying power will continue to grow. The more buying power grows, the more that folks are paying attention to where rates are going, the more buyers that will likely come into the market. So keep that in mind. And looking at existing and resale homes only. So homes that somebody is essentially, they've purchased it, maybe new, maybe from somebody else. So it's a resale home. It's not a brand new construction home. That makes up about half of our market. And if you look at just those homes, we have about 2.4 months of inventory, which 4 months and under is what we consider a seller's market. So resale is definitely in a seller's market. Now, if you're thinking, hey, that contradicts what you said in previous weeks about the higher price points, well, yes, that is correct, because this is looking at all resale homes, all price points, all conditions throughout the metro. If we go more area-based or price point-based, 1 to 200, 2 to 300, 3 to 400, then those numbers do look a little bit different. So it's based on what we're comparing it to. So if we're just looking at all existing home sales, we have about 2.4 months of inventory. Again, if we look at price points, as I mentioned in previous weeks, if you watch previous weeks, the higher we go in price, the more inventory there tends to be available on the market. So hopefully this information is helpful for you if you're thinking about buying. Definitely a great time to be out and looking with the nicer weather. So hopefully we'll see some uptick in activity this week, at least until who knows what happens later in the week with weather. That's what you gotta love about Iowa. If you don't like the weather, wait a minute and it will change. That said, this weekend we saw 126 new homes come on the market. So new listings that came on the market, 126. 106 homes went pending or under contract, meaning folks negotiated an offer and accepted an offer on those properties, and they're essentially no longer available on the market. And 110, actually I can't read my writing here, so I could be wrong. 110 or 118, I'll follow up with that in the note. So if I'm wrong, you can point out that I'm wrong. But my writing is not very good, and looks like, I think I wrote 110, maybe 118. 118 homes sold and closed, meaning they got to welcome their new owners. So if you've got questions about what this means for you, feel free to reach out. Always here to be a resource and assist in any way that I can in explaining what it means, the different types of markets, what it looks like to be buying right now, selling right now, so on and so forth. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.